Really, the thing that jumps out at us is him saying that they're still targeting to get the plane back up by the fourth quarter of this year, even though, Adam, as you said earlier, the reports had been that it would be more like March. Also, they're trying to do a lot more training of pilots to fly the plane, but it still raises a lot of questions about the economics of this aircraft.
Well, it's really no surprise here that they're being extremely optimistic just about the timeline to get this plane back in the air. If you think about just all the other companies that this grounding actually touches, it's the airlines, it's the suppliers, it's even companies like GE that actually help build some of these planes and the turbines. It's a company that just touches so many moving pieces, and I think that's why they're reiterating this call.
You've been listening. You believe him?
I was thinking the line he said that struck at me was living our values, and I think it gets back to the point you were making about words versus actions, right? And these are a lot of nice words, but there's nothing incredibly concrete in here, and we're going to have to see. And I was thinking, as you guys talked about the pressure to get the plane back out, which is the same pressure to get it out in the first place, right? And how that intersects with this this demand for more safety, more testing, more. That's the devil's in the details, right? Always, because they're putting the same pressure on getting the plane back out that they did on getting the plane launched in the first place, right?
And while he did say this quarter, the fourth quarter, he also said it's up to the FAA and the regulators who will then sign off on that. And the pressure is big right now on the FAA because they didn't exercise that oversight.
It is, and there's nothing like a regulator scorned, right? Hell hath no fury like a regulator scorned. But it is, when you read some of the great investigative journalism that's been done around this, I mean, part of the problem is in the relationship between the regulatory agencies, the FAA and Boeing. So that's not a perfect dynamic either.
Hey investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.